If I was an insurance broker, I would create a Snow Bunny insurance policy for these black men, and I would charge their asses up.
Yeah. What do you think Shannon Sharpe fate is going to be?
As I said earlier, financially, he's going to be fine because he's in the podcast world. What is ESPN going to do? On the one hand, he's very popular.
Yes.
I think they keep him. But I think what they had in store for him, he ain't going to get that.
Right.
I think he stays with ESPN because he brings the views. You feel me? But I think that they were looking at him for other things that he's no longer going to get.
About to prop
Take
him up.
Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is still acting. But there's certain roles that they were going to put that brother in, he will never be considered forever again. Because in the white world, to just be accused of sex assault with a Snow Bunny is to be convicted.
Yeah, it's definitely over for that. They don't play the same type of, like you say, you have no benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
And you know another reason why white folks don't have any mercy for Snow Bunny hoppers? Because they know what they didn't put us through. Even though I don't like black people as a white person,
right.
Even though they don't like you, Loon,
yeah.
Sometimes they got to respect the fact that you standing on your square. White people can't stand me.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, one of them will pull me to the side. And they'll say, I don't agree with you on many things, but I got to respect the fact you one of the only ones I see that go hard for your people.
Right.
And you ain't no ex-con doing this.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're a brother with all the credentials I got.
Yes.
And you doing this for you. You see?
So
they got to respect you because you like, I'm not folding.
Yes.
So when you see a multi-millionaire black man who publicly tells the world, I don't date black women, and then they get Snow Bunnied, how the hell you going to feel any sympathy for them?
Craziness.
And that's why when I see the sisters saying, well, I don't care, let them destroy him. I understand where the sisters is coming from, but I don't go that far. See, the reason I got to stand with Shannon Sharpe, even though he's a bunny hopper, is because I have to look at the greater issue here. In the greater issue here, we can't make it easy for white women to fabricate charges against black men, because the day it'll be Shannon Sharpe, tomorrow it'll be you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I got to take it seriously because I know how this goes. People say, why you defending Puffy? I'm not defending Puffy. If Puffy sexually trafficked people, Puffy should go to jail. All I'm saying is I ain't seen no evidence of it. I ain't seen no evidence of it. And this whole trial so far has been nothing but a narrative about freak-offs.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no RICO evidence. I ain't seen no interstate prostitution evidence. And I ain't seen no interstate sex trafficking evidence. That's what the Fed indictment is on. The Fed indictment is not about kicking Cassie in the hallway, although that was wrong and he should have never done it.
Yes.
This case has nothing to do with Cassie, but she's the star witness.
Yes.
How in the hell is the star witness somebody who has nothing to do with the case? Y'all detailing freak-offs, y'all detailing who was here, which has me thinking, Loon, I don't know if this is so much about Puff as it is about exposing his inner circle.
Meaning?
All y'all doing is exposing who was involved.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't seen no evidence of no crime.
So let me
freak off is not illegal. It's okay to be a freak in America.
Yeah.
Most of them celebrities are. Look what Hugh Hefner did. This is what they do in them secret societies.
Yeah.
Show me evidence of a crime. Every day in court has been a narrative on a freak-off session.
Yeah,
that's not against the law. Show me evidence of federal crime.
There's something to be said about these black men's sexual appetite, though, and it's leading to disaster, right?
Oh,
when we talk about
demonic
Shannon
possession.
Sharpe, yeah, it's like
demonic possession.
Something happening, like even with Shannon. That's why I'm wondering how much of it is him craving this experience that
I'm disappointed in Shannon.
Yeah,
First of all, I'm disappointed in any black man who will let a white woman allegedly call you out your name for the purposes of sexual pleasure. Do you know what she must think about you as a human being?
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute, Loon.
Yeah.
You're letting me do this to you?
Yeah.
After what your people
in the name of sex.
Any black man who engages in racial sex play with a woman of any other race is letting that woman know I have no self-respect at all. It's one thing to date him. It's one thing to marry him. It's something else to give him a child. But no, I'm going to let you treat me like a slave in your bedroom and call me out of my name for the purposes of sexual demonic possession.
Is it akin to also in sexual relationships, you'll have women who might not necessarily let you call them a bitch, but excuse my language, but when you are in the bedroom, you can get the bitch off. That's my bitch, or little things like that. What do you say about
but
those
if you're
parallels?
saying that's you with your queen,
right,
that's something else.
Yeah.
We're talking about two different race groups where one is a member of a group that has historically, systemically, and extensively exploited and dehumanized the other. Do you understand?
Yes.
So this ain't just imagination.
You can't ignore the historical
You are
context.
invoking the historical pain of your ancestors.
That's true.
You are invoking the historical pain of your ancestors, Loon, for the benefit of a white woman's sexual pleasure.
Right. Yeah.
Brother.
That's a little, that's
Brother,
a bit much.
That is deep sin.
Yeah, it's a bit
and
much.
I believe that a lot of these black male celebrities and a lot of black men in general are under demonic possession, brother. Because one of the best ways that the forces of evil invade your space and in your life is through sex. Because when you're having sex, the shield that all guard is down. The shield that generally protects your soul, it's down. That veil is torn off. So whatever you are doing in the bedroom is going to have a reverberative effect on the way you think, feel, and behave.
Yes.
And so when I listen to what they say Puffy was doing and urinating and Cassie,
let's get into Diddy too.
Why are you doing all this?
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you. I believe in Sean Combs. And like I said, I'm standing with him until proven guilty. But I believe in the case of Sean Combs. When I listen to the sex acts that took place at these freak-offs, for him, for Cassie, I'm going to go with Shannon Sharpe with the sex play, right? Slave plantation play. These men experienced deep, profound emotional wounds as children. Puffy's sex addiction, Cassie's sex addiction, Shannon Sharpe's slave plantation role play addiction. These are addictions that developed because they use sex as their outlet to deal with their unaddressed psychological wounds. Do you feel me?
Yes.
If I was able to get Puffy on that couch alone for 2 hours, me and Puff, I promise you I could find out what the real problem is that you're trying to drown out with your sex off, with your freak offs.
Yes.
The freak offs are an escape from reality.
Yes.
Shannon Sharpe's sexual role play with Gabrielle Asu Ninjas, that's an escape from your psychological pain. Anytime you see people engaging in extreme, repeated sexual behavior, this is a drug. This is a sedative.
Yeah.
This is my
It's
escape.
the heroin. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Puffy,
And that's why
what
I
are
say
you running
that-
from?
that-
Cassie, what are you running from? Shannon Sharpe, what are you running from? I personally believe with my brother Shannon Sharpe, no disrespect to him because I think he's a good guy. I think Shannon is fundamentally a good guy. I don't get bad energy from him. He hate himself though. Shannon needs some deep-seated racial healing therapy, bro.